I had Out of the Darkness released on Audible just a little bit ago, and I'm holding my official launch event for the celebration of having my second book on Audible. I'm really excited. I'm going to have it at the recording studio where I recorded both of my books for Audible, and it'll be a full hour. I'll be taking questions and answering those questions and talking a lot about not only my second book, Out of the Darkness, but also my first book, Signs in the Rearview Mirror, Leaving a Toxic Relationship Behind. So a few people have asked me, can I read the second book before I read the first book? Yeah, you can. Will you be able to follow along? Yeah, absolutely. My editor made absolute sure of that. It's a really good book, I feel, not only for someone who's trying to date after a toxic relationship, but also for the people who are dating someone who is in a toxic, abusive relationship. So often we talk about the people who were abused, but we don't really highlight or talk about the people who are brave enough to love a person who is in an abusive relationship. You can heal, you can work through a lot of stuff before you start dating again and before you get into that, serious committed relationship. But once you step through that doorway of a relationship after abuse, it's a whole different ball game. It's sort of like healing and recovering and getting through everything is like the 4 years of school that you go to, and then you got to go to your first day of work on the new job. It's like, is this stuff gonna work? But it takes two people to really, make sure it goes all the way through and can be successful. But this book, Out of the Darkness, is also for those people because we don't really know or really understand what someone goes through while they're in something toxic and something abusive, and what it looks like to get out of that, what it looks like to really pull yourself out of the darkness and be brave enough to date again and move on. So if you are a person who was in an abusive relationship and is looking to date again, or if you or someone you love is dating again and in a relationship and you don't really understand what they went through, this book is also for you. And the same thing with Signs in the Rearview Mirror, Leaving a Toxic Relationship Behind. If you feel you don't understand why someone just won't leave, why can't they just walk away, that book is also for you. So check them out, because these books are not just for the people that have been abused or in toxic relationships. They're also for their support system, people who are around them, people who want to date them, who want to understand them, who want to get more of an inside glimpse of what it's like to be in something toxic and in something abusive. But more importantly, what is it like to walk away and leave and then start dating again? You can find both books on Amazon, Kindle, and Audible.